boys and girls. Today we're going to do a science eyes activity. We're going to take a nature walk. So I have a scavenger hunt nature walk checklist that you're going to use, and it has items on it such as dirt, a leaf, a flower, a spider, a butterfly, a mushroom, a bird, a worm, an ant, a bee, a squirrel, a sprout, a tree, clouds, and grass. So what I'm going to do is take my checklist outside and check off the things that I see on my nature walk. You're going to do the same thing with your families.
So here is the checklist that I used for my nature walk. Some of the things I found were patches of dirt, which were on the checklist. I also found a bunch of brown, crunchy leaves. I found white flowers on a beautiful tree. I also found a very tiny worm. It had just rained the day before. I found a beautiful bird sitting in the grass. I saw a squirrel sitting in a tree. I saw a bunch of trees in someone's yard. I saw clouds in the sky. And I also saw a bunch of grass in everyone's yard. So then, as you can see, I checked which ones I saw on my nature walk. All right, friends, so now we're going to write about what I saw outside. So our stem is going to be I saw a, and then we're going to write what I saw outside. So first we're going to do I saw a bird. And I'm going to start with writing my lines. I saw a bird, period. You see I have my spaces and my period at the end. Now let me check over my lines to make sure I have enough. I saw a bird. Do I have enough lines? Yes. So now I'm going to write my words. The first word is I, and you guys know I is a sight word. Across, down, across. Saw. Saw is not a sight word that we learned yet in school, but you are definitely going to learn that sight word in kindergarten. So saw is S-A-W. I saw a bird. Let's sound out the word bird. What sound do you hear in the beginning of bird? I hear letter B. Let's continue to stretch out the word bird. What sound do you hear next? Bird. I hear letter R. And let's do our ending sound. Bird. I hear a D at the end. So let's read over my sentence again. I saw a bird. Beautiful, friends. And the real word to write word bird, there's actually an I in the middle. It's actually B-I-R-D. I saw a bird. Okay, let's do our next sentence. I saw a leaf. So I'm going to do my lines again. I saw a leaf, period. And then I'm going to write my words. Let me check my lines first. I saw a leaf. Do I have enough lines? Yes, I do. So I, across, down, across. Here's that new sight word saw, S-A-W, A, and now we're going to do the word leaf. What letter do you hear in the beginning of leaf? I hear letter L. Let's do our ending sound. I saw a leaf. What do you hear at the end? Leaf. I hear an F. Now let's do our middle sound. I saw a leaf. What vowel goes in the middle? A, E, I, O, or U? Leaf. I hear an E in the middle. So let's read over our sentence. I saw a leaf. And actually, leaf has a silent A here. So that's the real way to spell leaf, L-E-A-F. So let's check our work again. I saw a leaf. And now it's time to do our last word, our last sentence. I'm going to do I saw a worm. I saw a worm. Period. I saw a worm. Let's write that sentence. So, I saw a, and let's sound out worm. Worm. What letter do you hear in the beginning? Worm. I hear letter W. What sound do you hear next in worm? I hear an R. And what do you hear at the end? Worm. Worm. I hear letter M. I saw a worm, and there's actually an O in the middle. And now I want to extend that sentence. I saw a worm. What was the worm? Was it big? Was it small? Was it brown? Was it black? I'm going to say it was actually tiny. So I saw a worm, and I'm going to do another sentence. It was tiny. Period. Let me check my work. It was tiny. So let's write our last couple of words. It. I. It. T. It was is W-A-S. And now we're going to sound out the word tiny. What sound do you hear at the beginning of tiny? T. What vowel do you hear next? I. So you hear letter I. Tiny. Letter N. And it actually sounds like there's an E at the end. Like tiny. If you spelled it like that, that would make sense, but it's actually tiny. T-I-N-Y. That's the correct way to spell tiny. So let's read over our sentences and then we'll be done. I saw a bird. I saw a leaf. And last one, I saw a worm. It was tiny. Great job. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for taking a nature walk with me. I hope that you guys get to take a nature walk with your families at home. And parents, if you would like to have the scavenger hunt checklist, please look at the comments below. Thank you so much. Have a good weekend.